banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Fighting his way through contact. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love the blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Will try to pick it up himself. He shakes him off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Cook up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 24 yards for James Cook. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And he returns this to the 22. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. It's a gain of 6.
Hey, Lion!
Third and 4.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And this will be taken at the 13. Powers through. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 17-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to run with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Allen going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10. Now Allen again. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 3rd down and 13.
Down back at the 19-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. This side. There we go.
Now Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Etienne up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He's going to field this at the 4. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
give them 32 on the play.
And the Bills 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And this one is incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass. Helped him force that incompletion.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And a nifty footwork. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Allen going to run with it. Fighting through pressure. Allen going to run with it. Breaks through the contact. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Josh Palmer in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 21-0.
Jaguars, nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Allen hit. He lost the football. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Parker Washington, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Jaguars 7.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Still going. They can't stop him. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Ooh, with a juke. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 174 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. A gain of 59 yards. First down, Bills.
They run again on first down. Cook. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 6 yards away. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jaguars 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Jaguars
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they got.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
A toss to Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Bills first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Jaguars' 40-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it again here with Davis. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
The Jaguars take over first
and out 10. Now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Now a first carry for their fullback. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They pitch it to Davis. And he spins through. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Another Bills. First down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Davis again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And now out come the Jags.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
On red. Hey, here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the toss, here's Johnson.
To the 27-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. Cooks, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to